much. Thank you, Ambassador Saku, for welcoming me. Ladies in the house, good evening, everyone. Good evening. If you can hear me, just type Queen. If you can hear me, I can see some men in the house. You're all welcome to the Amazon project. You're all welcome to this program. We'll be having a swell time today. What you're about to see today is something that I saw 4 years ago, and it transformed my life completely. It transformed my life. I do tell people that what we do is a vision, and what it means is what? If this is a vision, what it means is that it's not everybody here that will see the vision. Now, 4 years ago, I came in contact with this vision, and I got connected to this vision, and in a space of 4 years, this vision transformed my life completely. I came from a very, very humble background. A family where to eat once in a day was a very major challenge. My family could not feed us at all. And most of the time when I share my story with people, they wonder if my parents were alive or if they were lazy. But they were not lazy. The only thing was that they were victims of circumstance. Northern crisis dealt with my parents. Everything they worked for was burnt down to ashes just in 1 day. And we have to go back to the village. Going back to the village, things were so tough. Things were so tough to an extent. So tough. Things were so tough. I was practicing working with an NGO, and I could not even give my family that life that they wanted. From the NGO, when my contract expired there, I moved to the hospital, started working with the general hospital, and things were still tough. This was 4 years back. I was battling with life, trying to help my family. But one day, one day while I was planning on how to get, what do I do? How do I help my family? A friend sent me a message. A friend invited me to this Amazon project. And 4 years down the line, through the Amazon project, I've built a house for my parents. Through the Amazon project, this is me today. I live the life of my dream. I drive a 2016 Mercedes-Benz. And not just that, today, I've mentored lots and lots of women that are also living the life of their dream today. Today, I've traveled to different countries. Now, I know as I'm saying this, some of us are asking, what is happening in the world today? Is it that the world is coming to an end? Why is it that a lot of people, a lot of women are losing their job today? And someone asked there, I know he's asking this question. So how do I survive all this thing? I want to encourage someone that can hear my voice. Just pay a very close attention, because if what I saw 4 years ago could transform my life, it can transform your life as well. So pay a very close attention. Now watch this. As we all know, federal government have been taking loans upon loans, and as they are taking this loan, where the masses were expecting that things to get better. We're expecting that things to get better, but guess what is happening? More people are losing their job. VAT is increasing. Not just that VAT is increasing, things are getting tougher. Things are more expensive in the market. And as the common man, we're expecting that things to get better. We all know when Access Bank sacked their staff, and you can imagine the fate of this pregnant woman when this happened. You know, when majority of things are happening, it affects women more. Why? Because even though people believe we are the weaker vessel, people believe as a woman you are just a helper, but most of the time women were so expensive to maintain. As a man can wake up in the morning, rush out and leave the house. But as a woman, can you leave the house just like that? The answer is no. And because of that, we have lot of things pressurizing us. Now, this woman, just getting her sack later, you can imagine the fate of this woman. She collapsed immediately. Now today, most women are the breadwinners. Yes, most women today, they are the breadwinners. Most women today, as a woman, you can't watch your child. Your child is crying for food. A man can just overlook and walk out of the house. But as a woman, you can't stand it. Seeing your child is hungry. And that's why today, the passion of this organization is to help the African woman. We all know some over 300 staff from Arik A lost their job recently. Teachers are also affected. And when you want to check the population of those areas that lost their job, majority of them, they are women. Because if you go to the teaching profession, most of the teachers, they are women. And 77,000 teachers recently lost their job during this pandemic. Now you can imagine bankers as well, banks relief, many of their staff, and all those things, women are also affected. And all those things I'm saying, they are not just happening in the world. People are losing their job. They're not just happening in Nigeria. These things are happening all over the world. And the question someone out there is asking, so how do we survive all those things happening today? Is it that the world is coming to an end? And US also during this pandemic recorded over 10 million unemployment. Now the truth is what? Our economy has changed. Even though a lot of us, what we're thinking is what? Let me graduate from the university, look for a job, get a job, and practice. I want to be a banker, I want to be this. But the truth is what? The economy has changed. Those old ways that we used to think of things, those ways that we used to think, if I graduate now, I'll get this. Those era of doing things the same, we have passed. And we have entered a new revolution. And that's why the vision of the Amazon project is to help 10 million African women to stand financially on their foot. To help them stand financially on their feet, become strong, and also pursue their dream. Women, we have lot of dream. And as we all know, there is a saying that when you train a woman, you train a nation. Someone was telling me the other day, Juliet, I so much thank God that I had a woman. In fact, that my first child is a woman. If my first child wouldn't have been a lady, I would have suffered a lot. Now, women, when we think of everybody. When women have, they think of helping both, in fact, every member of their family. And that's why the passion of the C2 Energy is to help 10 million African women to stand up their field, because we know that if we can transform the life of women, the whole world will change, the whole African continent will change. Now, for some of us, some might be saying, if my husband is wealthy, do I have any issue with that? Now, let me shock you. These are the 6 reasons why you as a woman, you need to stand financially on your foot. You as a woman, you need this. 6 reasons why you need this. The number 1 reason is what? As a woman, being financially secured increases your respect and self-esteem. It increases your respect. You see people talk about women, people say, women, look at her. Beauty without brain, all this beauty without brain and all that is because the woman don't have anything. If you as a woman, you contribute, your husband will respect you, your family will respect you. Now you can imagine, okay, and the second point is what? It makes you an asset and not a liability. Yes, we'll see a lot of people talk about, see, women are liability, women are this. Today, I saw a post where somebody is saying, if you have a girlfriend, if you have a wife and your wife cannot support you, leave her, divorce her, and all that. We are seeing lot of comments where women should learn to be financially secured. For any woman, being financially secured makes you an asset to your family, to your husband as well. You can imagine your husband has a project and he's calling you, honey, can you, okay, I have a project of 5 million and you as the wife, you're telling him, okay, I will support you with 1 million naira. What do you think will happen to your husband? Your husband will love you more. Your husband will respect you more. Why? Because he knows you're not just a liability to him. You are an asset and he can call on you anyone. I've seen some women that their husband will never talk to them about their investment. They will never tell them about their plans. Why? Because they feel, if I even tell you, what will you contribute? Nothing. Then the third point is what? You have to, it gives you choices. You see some women say, a beggar, as a beggar, I don't have choice. If you are financially secured as a woman, you have choices. Not just choice, you have choices. You can decide and tell your husband, honey, since you want to pay school fees for those children in this school, I can contribute, let's take them to a better school. Do you think your husband will say no? The answer is no. Whether you are married, whether you're single, as a woman, as a lady, if you're financially secured, it gives you choices. Now, the fourth point is what? It provides long-term security. A lot of women are going through a lot because they are not financially secured. Why? You see a situation where a man dies and they throw away the family out because they know you're not financially secured. If that woman can stand on her feet, if that woman is financially secured, even the husband's family will not even come. You see a situation where a man is going down and putting blame on the woman. You're hearing people say that this woman, she's the one that caused that husband's downfall because they know you're always receiving from your husband. You can imagine if you're giving the man, if you're contributing to the man's life, will anyone come and accuse you of bringing your husband down? The answer is no. So, and these are the reasons why you as a woman, you need to be financially secure. It gives you protection. It gives you a level of protection. It's not everybody that can come and harass you because they know who you are. Then the sixth one is what? It makes you a role model, even to your children. We've seen our children sometimes. Your child is telling you, Elkonjiwala is my role model. This person is my role model. I have a colleague. The daughter will always come and tell her, Mommy, you are my role model. Why? This woman provides for her. This woman gives her the best of life that she wants. So why won't she look at her mother and call her mother a role model? Now, with all those 6 reasons, you will believe me that every woman needs to be financially secured. And this is why the Amazon project is there to assist you. Any lady that can hear my voice, any woman that can hear my voice today. Now, I'm going to show us 2 ways by which you can achieve this. The number 1 way that you can achieve that, we're going to help you achieve this is what? By helping women understand that the economy have changed. A lot of persons don't even know that the economy have changed. If an Amazon woman, if a woman understands that the economy have changed, life will become better for her. Then the second one is what? The second way is by helping women to understand the season and the time. There is a version of the Bible that says what? That the children of Issachar, that they grow mightily because they do what? They have the understanding of the time. If you understand the time well, you can do better. If you understand the time well, you will position yourself well and you live your life better. And that's why Alvin Toffler said something. He said that the illiterates of the 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write. Get this clear. But those who cannot do what? Learn, unlearn, and relearn. These are the illiterates of the 21st century. It's no longer about gathering certificates. It's no longer about, they have to learn. There are some things that we have learned in the past. For you to fit into the 21st century, you have to unlearn them. And there are some things that are happening presently that you have to learn and relearn them as well. And that's why this man is saying. And with this, once in every decade, something big comes along. And it's only those that have the understanding of the season and the time. I told you that one of the things we're going to teach the women here is how they can understand the season and the time. So understand this. If you understand the season and the time, you will become more successful in the decade that just started now. And with this, I'm going to use this diagram. I'm going to show something that I know some of us don't really know. I'm just going to be fast with it because we don't have time. Okay, now watch this diagram. This is the diagram that explains the different revolution according to the season and the time. In 1700, at this point, everybody in the world were all farmers. Our parents, the only thing they think of then was just how to wake up, go to farm, and because of that, they married a lot of wives. That's our forefathers. They married a lot of wives because they needed to have more children that will assist them in their farm. But if you can hear me, just type that you can hear me. I believe we have all written our name and reservation code. If you can hear me, just type you can hear me. If you cannot hear me, please kindly click on call to audio because I can hear myself here. Kindly click on call to audio. You can hear me, just type I can hear you. Let's progress. Let me be sure that I am not talking to myself. Okay, let's go on, Queens in the house. Let's move on. Okay, now, in 1880, some individual discovered that another revolution has started. They discovered that, okay, with the agricultural revolution, lots of raw materials are there lying down, which are not being used properly. And what they did was what? Because of this, they started the industrial revolution. Starting the industrial revolution, they had a major shortage. And what do you think would be this major shortage? The major shortage was what? They lacked skilled manpower, and because of that, they introduced the compulsory education system, and they started pushing individuals to go to school. And just putting, they have to make a promise. They told people that once you go to school and you graduate, you're going to get a job, you get a car, you get a house, and everything they promised, they made sure they fulfilled it. Now, at that point, people did not accept this revolution. But guess what? It got to a time, those that came into this revolution, their life became better. Those that came into this revolution, they became the top world leaders. Those that came into this revolution, their life, in fact, people saw them that they were enjoying, and parents started pushing their children to go to school. But while this was happening, if you watch it, you'll see that it took them 100 years to canvass for this revolution. A whole 100 years, they were talking about individuals going to school, and people were finding it difficult to accept this. But in 1980, another revolution started, which is the computer revolution. While this was going on, the major focus was still on industry. People were just still moving, go to school, get a degree, get a job. That was still the major concentration. 1990, another one came, which is the internet revolution. While all this revolution was coming in, this was when individuals accepted the industrial revolution. And why did they come to accept? Because it took them a very long time to move from one revolution to another. If you watch the rest of the revolution, it took them just 10 years. But this revolution, it took them a whole 100 years. Now, because of this, people got used to industrial revolution. The whole idea was just go to school, get a good degree, get a job. And people believe that education is the key to a brighter future. But guess what happened? In 2010, another revolution started that shocked the world. And what is this revolution? The information revolution. Can you go to the comment section and type the information revolution? Now, this is one of the major revolutions this was one of the revolutions that caused a major problem to the world. Now, how did this revolution cause a major problem? Before this revolution, before the information revolution, if I need any information, I have to consult people that specialize in that revolution that I want, in that field that I want to get information about. But when we enter, let's assume during this era of COVID, before the information revolution, if I want to get information about COVID, I must meet someone that specializes in that field. But today, with the information revolution, do I still need to contact anyone for information on COVID? The answer is no. Once I go to my internet, once I go to Google, I'm going to get every information that I need as regards COVID-19. And those information that I get online, this is supposed to be someone's job. But because of the information revolution, that job is gone because of the information revolution. Now watch this. This is Tricorder X. Tricorder X is a medical device that diagnoses patients better than pilots satisfied doctors. With this device, I am sick. All I need to do is just to scan this device into the patient retina. It will scan me from head to toe and come up with a diagnosis. What it means is with this device, the job of a medical doctor, the job of a scientist is at stake with this device, because this device can do much more better than people that specialize in this field. Now watch another device. This device is called the IBM Watson. This one is for the legal personnel. This device, they said, provides legal advice within seconds. Just an app that does the job of a lawyer. Just a simple app that does the job of a lawyer. I believe you people can hear me. I believe you can hear me. This app does the job of a lawyer. Now let's progress. Today we have the self-driving Waymo cars, eliminating the use of drivers and ensuring safety. These cars are electric charging. These cars, some of them are solar, will have solar panel. What it means is what? With this car, I don't need to fuel this car. What it means is this car doesn't have engine as well. And what it means is what? If I studied automobile engineering, my job is at stake with this. If I studied petrochemical engineering, with this technology, my job is at stake as well. I am a road safety officer. With this technology, my job is at stake. And I know someone will look at this and say, but things like this will not come to Nigeria. Let me shock you. This device is already in Lagos. Lagos State government recently launched out a self-driving car. And the good thing is that what? With time, those cars will be all over Nigeria. And by the time our rough taxi drivers start hitting these cars, what do you think will happen? In major cities, they will stop taxi drivers from driving there, and these cars will be all over the country. So don't think this will not come. Now, our major problem, now look at this again. I was telling someone that if bank like Union Bank, that we always criticize and say that this is an archaic bank, can get a robotic technology to automate banking process, what do you think will happen to the new generation banks? Today, I can go to ATM and withdraw money without using an ATM card. Why? Because today we have cardless. Today we have cardless machines. That means the person that has the contact of printing ATM card in different banks, the person's job is already at stake. The person that is inside the bank and issues most of this card, the person's job is also at stake. And when you look at the banking sectors, generally, women are more in the. What it means is, as these things are happening, more women will lose their job. More women will lose their job with all these technologies. Because with this technology, the good thing that this technology are more efficient. If I employ a woman today, in the next 3 months, she's telling me she's getting married. In the next 9 months, she'll tell me she's giving birth, she's pregnant and she's giving birth. And what happens to your organization? And this is why these devices are coming and they're already struggling with their job. Now, why we've moved from agriculture to industrial, from industrial to computer, from computer to internet, from internet to information revolution. A lot of us are still thinking that I have not gotten a job, but if I upgrade my certificate, what happens? I can get another job. Some of us have upgraded from BSc to masters, from masters to PhD, and after all the upgrades, we still don't have job. We go to some places, they tell you are overqualified. Recently, my friend applied for UBA Bank last year, and guess what happened? They told her they are taking only OND. You can imagine someone that have upgraded, gotten her master because she feels it will give her the chances to get job more, and now they are rejecting her. And most of these things I'm saying, women are mostly affected, and that's why the Amazon project is there for you. Now watch this. The good thing is what? With the new revolution, this is what we discovered. We discovered that the world is moving to another revolution, which is coming. We position ourselves first in a revolution that is about to come, and position ourselves first to wait for this revolution that happened in 2020. Now, the good thing is what? The revolution that just started in 2020, what we use in this revolution is something that we all have every day and we misuse them. And what is that? Your phone. How many of us, I know majority of us, you log into this program with your phone. Now, the question now is, what do you do with your phone? If I tell you how much I make just by using my phone, if I tell you how much I earn just by using my phone, you'll be asking yourself, am I using the same phone? Now, the thing is this. There's a saying that wealth creation is by understanding. A lot of us would have been wealthy if we have that understanding of the principles of wealth. But because we don't understand how wealth operates, a lot of us are still suffering. Now, all you need in this revolution is just your phone and your contact. And if I should ask someone there, how many contacts do you have in your phone? Some of us, we have over 1,000 contacts in your phone. The question is, what are you doing with those contacts? What are you doing with them? Some of us, all we do is, hey, Ada, where are you? Come and meet me in so place. That's all you do with those contacts. But do you know that those contacts, you can use them for something better? Some of us, we are on Instagram, we are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, we are in fact, Facebook, everywhere. But all we come here is to come and read people's comments, watch what people posted. But do you know that you can post similar things that people post on daily basis and they make money? Even today, I have some persons that are here just because they saw my post on a platform and they are here today. Just by saying something on my status, they are here today. Can't you use your own phone to do similar things and make money and transform your life? That's the era we've gone into. But a lot of us don't understand. Now, what is this revolution that we just entered? But before I go ahead and say and tell you the revolution, I want someone that can hear my voice to type that my phone is my wealth. Type that your phone is your wealth. If I tell you how much I generate on daily basis just with my phone, in fact, your mind will blow up. Just type my phone is my wealth. Your phone is your wealth. If you understand it well, your phone is your wealth. Yes, your phone is your wealth. Okay? So what is this revolution that we're talking about? The revolution is called the connected revolution. Can we say it together? The connected revolution. Now, what do you do in this revolution? In this revolution, is that you're connecting person to person just with your phone, or you're connecting business to business just with your phone, or you're connecting business to product just with your phone using a system, or you're connecting product to person just with your phone using a system. Mark the word I am using. I did not say bring product or bring person. No, I said connect, because we are in a connected revolution. Now look at this guy. What does this guy do? He's connecting people. He will come to Facebook, show you people that you will know, connect to them. The question here is, has Mark Zuckerberg ever begged you, please connect with this person now, or start convincing you to connect anybody? The answer is no. He doesn't beg you to connect anybody. All he does, he just gives you a suggestion to connect, and we are busy connecting. Now the point is that while we are connecting, this guy is smart, he's making his money, but you are busy spending your data when you're not working, but you can do similar thing and make more money. Now watch this. Before the connector revolution, this guy was worth $74 billion. But today, immediately we move from the connector revolution, this guy moved from 74 billion to $100.5 billion. This our own person, Aliko Dangote. President Aliko Dangote is going down. Why? Because he operates in the industrial revolution, and the industrial revolution is already outdated. And because of that, we all heard last week he lost over $900 million. That's because his own revolution is getting outdated. Okay, so let's move on. There's another person, Travis Kalanick, the owner of Uber, the connected transporter. This guy is the richest transporter in the whole world, has no taxi on his name, but he makes money more than any other transporter that you know. This guy is currently worth $2.9 billion, overtaking the person, our own person that we know, that is a transporter in the industrial revolution, Frank Neji, with all his headache, but this guy is far much richer than him. This guy is less than a decade in his business, while this guy is getting to 3 decades in his business. But guess what? Travis Kalanick is still far much richer than him. This another person, the richest hotelier in the whole world, and he doesn't have a single hotel. What does this guy do? He connects people to hotel. I am traveling to a location where I don't know. I just download this app, Airbnb. He shows me hotels according to their ranking. Once I click and I make my payment, he gets his own cut. And presently, this guy is no longer worth 3.7. Presently, this guy is worth 11.1 million just by having this file, just by having this app. Connectors rule the world. If you know it, know it. If you don't know it, know it today. Connectors rule the world. There's another group that we all know very well. Jumia, the online retail stores. Jumia, the online retail stores. Those persons, they are the richest. They sell product more than any other supermarket we know, but they don't have any shop. And there's another connector that we all know very well, Linda Ike. A lot of us go to her platform, we want to listen to different gossip. This girl is a blogger, connect people to different gossip, local and international gossip. And you're there gossiping and you are happy. But this young girl is busy making a lot of money. Through this blog, she bought a house. We all heard her story when she was talking about her. She started her story for those of us that loved it on time. Through this, she bought this house for 500 million. And I want to ask us a question. If you're a civil servant, even if you work for 50 years and you buy this house, what do you think will happen to EFCC? Will come after you. But this young girl bought this house, 500 million. Nobody asked that question. Bought this car for 60 million and dashed her mother. Most of the ladies, the only place we celebrate our mothers, our parents, on birthday is where? On Facebook. But ladies, don't you think you come to Facebook, you're celebrating your mother on Facebook. Your mother that doesn't even have a smartphone. She might not even know what Facebook is, but you're celebrating her on Facebook. Poverty is a bastard. After today, we'll learn how to start doing things better, how to start upgrading so that we can do the right thing. Today, this young girl is living the life of her dream, cruising different cars. They're just on her birthday page. She pampered herself with a Range Rover autobiography, bought herself lot of shoes to pamper herself just because she operates in the connected revolution. This another person we all know, the richest man in the whole world, Jeff Bezos. And I do ask people, if the richest man in the whole world is a connector, who are you? If who are you? This man operates in the connected revolution. All he does is he connects individuals to purchase products by creating a platform called Amazon. He doesn't convince you, he doesn't market you. All he does was he just posts products on his platform and doing this. And once he's doing this, people go to the app, click, and they purchase their product. And with this man is the top richest man in the whole world. Before the connected revolution, he was worth 133 billion. But today, this guy is worth roughly 200 billion. We discovered that all the top people in the world, most of the top men and women in the world today, they are connectors. And this is one of the connectors on Amazon project. Her name is Didinwala. Saw this opportunity while she was serving in Abuja. She keyed into this opportunity. Today, Didinwala is a mentor, mentoring other women to become successful. Not just that, through this opportunity, in 2018, she connected to Amazon in 2016. In 2018, she bought her first car through the Amazon project. Today, that's the car that Didi just launched out just in the month of September. Today, Didi is living the life of her dream. I would have invited Didi, but she's a very busy person. So, but I have another person. This is another person that I respect so well. Her name is Engineer Ebere. Engineer Ebere is also one of the Amazon ambassador, a connector as well. This lady is living the life of her dream. She was formerly selling insurance. In fact, walked around the street of Abuja with her legs. Her shoes were chopped down when she was busy selling insurance, trying to make ends from a beret. So let's move on. Okay, now the question I know that a lot of us will be asking is what? How do I become a connector? I'm going to show us how you can become a connector. And in the next 10 minutes, we'll run our selection and We'll get started and there. We'll mentor some of the persons that will be part of this selection. We're just going to select 3 persons that we're going to mentor, make sure they succeed. We're successful, but because of our mentorship platform, that's why we're successful. So how do you become a connector? You become a connector by just purchasing a product that you will be using. I didn't say product that you're going to sell. Product that you're going to be using, what just 44,888 naira. This product are daily home use product that you can use in your house. This product are health benefiting. All we need to do is just we show you the company, pay to this company's account. You get this product, use it, and they will give you the best mentorship that you need. We'll give you the best mentorship that you're going to get, and we mentor you. And in the next 6 months, you're going to start seeing the things that I am mentioning from this organization. But before I go ahead and say that, I have a special offer for those that will stay till the end of this meeting. I have a special offer for you. Now, once you become a partner, we're going to create a direct tracking center like this for you, where you can put in your username, you put your password, and you will see the money you are earning. You're going to see the money you're earning from this platform, and with this, you start making your income. Now, this is you here. This is you here. You got connected through a friend, and once you get connected, you're going to shop just for once. I didn't say you keep shopping. You're going to shop just for once, and as you're shopping, you will connect your friends by writing down their names and their phone number. I didn't say go and talk to your friends. No. You connect your friends by writing down just their name and their phone number. And once you write their name and phone number, you will submit it to us, not you talking to them. Pay attention to this part. We'll be the one to invite them to come and also shop for their own. You're not going to talk. You're not going to market. You're not going to sell. All you need to do is just to write their contact, submit it to us. We'll be the one to contact them to come and see what you're seeing here. If what you're seeing here will make sense to you, it will surely make sense to your friends as well. These are some of the products you're going to get. You're going to get toothpaste. I know we all brush every day. You'll get toothpaste. I didn't say keep buying toothpaste from them. No, you can just buy it for once as you're connecting. And once you buy it, you become a partner and you can switch back to your product. We also have the feminine wash. This feminine wash prevents you from every form of bacterial, every form of urinary tract infection. That's what this does. And the good thing that it contains no chemical. It's made of negative ions. We also have the soap. We also have the chocolate drink for your kids. You have kids that are now each time you're pushing them, you don't know anything. This chocolate drink is so good. Contains DHA, contains fruits and vegetable. We also have the coffees. Those are the caffeinated coffee. We also have the Vidamas, good for those that have cardiovascular disease. We also have the Bone Slim for some of us that want to shed weight. Those are the products. We also have the Restore Life for those of you. This is one of the products that Oprah Winfrey, that she's one of the ambassadors of this program, makes you 10 to 20 years younger than your age, helps to rebuild the dead cell, and also it helps to protect the mitochondria as well. We also have the Collados, contains omega-3 fatty acid, contains vitamin A and vitamin E as well, good for the eye, good for the skin. These are the products you're going to get. We also have the immune boosters. Today we're talking about COVID-19. You have to boost your immune system. We're talking about you having a lot of vitamins in your system, and we have it for the kids as well. Kids are not left behind. And I know some of you are looking at my clothes and you're wondering, what is she putting around her neck? Now, what I am putting on is one of the products of this company. This product that I'm putting on here helps to prevent any form of viral or bacterial infection 2 meters away from me. I have something inside this product called the Eye Protect that prevents me from getting any form of viral or bacterial infection. While people are screaming, where first man do this product gives me that optimal protection 2 meters away from me. And the product also have another effect, prevents you from every form of harmful electromagnetic radiation. That's what this product does. If you watch this picture, you will see the picture of, in fact, you will have some picture, the picture of our president, both some celebrities wearing this. They are not wearing this because I'm not wearing this for fashion. They are wearing this because of what? For preventive purpose. So once you get this product, you'll be linked to 200 countries in the world where you can connect people and you can start generating your income. Now, the first thing you're going to do once you make this payment is to join our mentorship platform. I didn't say go and be talking. You join our mentorship platform. I told you that we have a platform for mentorship, and that's why we are successful. Listen to me carefully. You have to go through the mentorship, and we have 2 steps that we mentor individuals that get connected to the system. If you can hear me, just type, I can hear you. Now, one of the steps is that we're going to mentor you on how you can use our system. And for those that are going to fall under my mentorship today, those that I will start mentoring, your first mentorship is going to be tomorrow by 5 p.m. for those of you that will get selected today. For just 3 persons that will be selected today, I am just going to select 20 persons. You can imagine we are hiring something here, but I only need 20 persons because I want to give them the best mentor. So just pray you among the 20 that will be selected at the end of this meeting. Now, the second one is we're going to teach you how to use our system. How to use our system to connect your friend, and all those things are going to happen through a training we call the Quick Starter Guide. And this Quick Starter Guide will book them to to see a meeting like this on Zoom, and once they join and attend the meeting like this, your people will come and start getting connected. I'll teach us 6 ways that you can use and make this money. But for the sake of time, I'll talk about just 2, and we'll round up this meeting. I'm rounding up in the next 10 minutes. We're done. Now, the number one way of doing what? The number one way of how you raise this income is what we call the direct connectors bonus. You can hear me type it on the comment section. Direct connectors bonus. That's the one way that you earn this money. Direct connectors bonus. Just type it on the comment section. Direct connect. That's the first way of earning this money. How does this work? Once you write down your 50 contacts from your phone, and let's say Lillian from your contact gets connected, instantly the system will pay you 4,500 for connecting Lillian. I know someone there is saying, me, I have over 1,000 contacts. Let's say out of your 1,000 contacts, you connected only 100 persons. Instantly, I didn't say later, mark my word, instantly, the system is going to pay you 450,000 for connecting 100 persons. But I didn't join because of one. I joined because of the number 2 reason, which is called the matching bonus. How does this work? Watch this. This is you. Let's use, I remember I told you I have a special offer at the end of this meeting. I'm going to give out that special offer. This offer is worth over 650,000 naira. I'm going to give out the offer at the end of the meeting. So let's just pay attention, stay glued to your screen as I begin to round up. Now this is Ada. Okay, let's say this is Lillian. Lillian got connected with how much? Just 44,000 naira. Connecting with 44,888, Lillian will first do her training. This training is called what? The quick starter guide. Remember, I told us that why we are successful here is because of our mentorship platform. That's why we're successful. We are successful because of our mentorship platform. Now, Lillian does her first mentorship and she connects Ada on her left. Lillian will aim 4-5 for connecting Ada. Lillian does her second after the mentor, she connects the second person on her right, which is Bola. She aims 4-5. The system will see what? That Lillian connected Ada on her left and Bola on her right. Instantly, the system pays Lillian additional 7,000 naira. Now, watch this. I didn't say Lillian, go and be looking for people. No. What I now said is what? Ada and Bola, go and do your own mentorship. I told you we're successful because of our mentorship platform. Ada and Bola will go and do their own mentorship. Once they do their mentorship, Ada connects Chidi. She aims 4-5. She connects Dan. She aims 4-5. The system sees Dan and Chidi, pays her what? 7,000 additional. Bola does the same thing. She connects Eno. She aims 4-5. She connects Fanny. She aims 4-5. The system will see the two of them, pay Bola additional 7,000. Now let's concentrate on Lillian. How many persons did Lillian connect? If you watch this diagram, you will know that Lillian connected only 2 persons. But the system will see Dan and Eno on the left. Pay Lillian 7,000. Lillian don't know Dan and Eno. See Chidi. Pay her 7,000. Dan, Chidi, Fanny, Eno will go and connect their own 222 after their mentorship class. Remember, once the system sees Joy and Kay, it pays Lillian 7,000. Sees Lillian and Lara, pays her 7,000. Sees Hajia and May, pays her 7,000. The system will also see Gabe and Nuhu and pay her 7,000 naira. Now look at this diagram. In this whole diagram, Lillian only connected 2 people. But Lillian will keep getting 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. The system said something that what? The system says something that there is a limit at which you can earn. So Lillian can be earning 7,000, 7,000 till infinity. But that's the way we do our transfer, and we have our transfer limit. That's how this operates. The maximum Lillian can match in a day is 40 matches, which is 280,000 naira. If you are here and you earn 280,000 naira every day, can I see your hand up? You earn 280,000 every day. Just type on the comment section that you earn that. I don't earn 280 in a day. I earn far much higher than this every day. But I did not start with one. I start with multiple accounts. So you can choose to start with 3 profit center. This gives you access to earn more. And with this, instantly you earn 16,000. You can also decide to start with what we just started through, which is the La Buena Vida package, which means you're going to start with either. And this La Buena Vida package gives you access to lifestyle, gives you access to vacation, housing scheme, and free medical check. Once you start with this package, you have access to vacation to different countries. You have access, this is when we travel to Ethiopia. You have access to traveling with us on different vacations. This is what the La Buena Vida package gives you access to. And you can see me when we went to Batan Island, traveling to different countries, rocking life. And this account means you're starting with 7 profit center. 7 provinces, that means you have yourself in 7 places, and instantly once you make this payment, you get a return back of 62,000 naira instantly, and then you have the potential of earning over 1 million naira every day as your business begin to grow. You can also start with the international flight package. I tell you that this is like blood money without shedding blood. With this, you're starting with 673,000 naira, and you're going to get a return back of your money, 182,000 naira. You're going to have access to our La Buena Vida medical check for 1 year. You're going to have, in fact, you're going to also have the access to start earning 4.2 million naira when you're done building your system. So as I round up, let me show you some of our partners and then our success story as I round up. These are our partners. These are the 3 companies that produce the product we're using: Natureway, DSM, and Welder. All the companies you're seeing here, they've been operating for over 50 years. So there's nothing like, what if the system crashed? The system will not crash. The system, they've been producing product for years, and the money that you're getting is because you're connecting people to purchase their product. That's why they pay you, because you're connecting people to buy their product. Now, we're also in partnership with Ego Block. The bank that made the bank that pays us out this money is Access and EcoBank, which means if I have access, if you don't have Access or EcoBank, once you get connected, you have to go and open account with these 2 banks, and then the company that pays out this money is called Empowered Consumerism. Okay, as I show our testimony, I told you I have a special offer, but before I show other testimony, I think Ebere is around. Ebere, are you in the house? Ebere, if you're around, let's hear from you. Ebere, if you're around, let's hear from you. Okay, since she's not still around, okay, so let me show some of the testimonies of our partners, other partners of the La Buena Vida. This is Ronke. A young lady saw this opportunity while she was working in Abuja in 2016, and she got connected. Her job placed every day because it was during the recession. A lot of people were losing their job at that period, and her boss kept on tormenting them. Very soon, in fact, I want to slash salary. And one day she came to work. The man slashed her salary from 75 to 50,000. And the young girl resigned from her job and started running this business full time. Just in 7 months, this young girl started generating massive income from the business. She bought this car for herself, started using the car. She said God ministered to her, and she dashed this car to one of the members of her church. Later on, she bought this other car. But her dream has always been to buy herself a Mercedes Benz. In fact, this young girl is less than 30 years, and in less than 30 years, she's still living her life of her dream. This is the car she's driving presently. Today, she's driving a GLK, and she's living the life of her dream. At the age of 30, this young girl is living the life of her dream. She's equally mentoring other people. You can see some of her mentees, taking them for vacation, living the life of her dream through this opportunity today. This another Amazon ambassador, Sharon, saw this opportunity. A lawyer saw the opportunity. Her husband saw the opportunity through someone, told her, I've seen someone that's something that you can do. And she came and keyed into the opportunity, in less than 2 years. In fact, this young lady was suffering as a lawyer. You can see her here. This is when she was practicing as a lawyer. Working, it got to a point, things were so hard. And she was at the verge of even selling mama put, because the way she was working, things were not going on well. And she had children to take care of. And from this, later in 2017, she saw this opportunity. She came into this opportunity. You can see the transformation when she came to the Amazon project. And today, this young woman that I showed you is living the life of her dream. This is the car she was driving as a lawyer. But today, she bought this first car for herself. Today, she no longer drives this car. She equally bought herself another car. She's traveled to different countries. And I believe a woman out there is looking at this, and you can imagine, what if something like this is happening to you as well? Today, Sharon is living the life of her dream. This other Amazon, you can see them wearing their Amazon t-shirts. This young woman saw this opportunity, keyed in through her husband. The husband is also a partner. She keyed in and got started. And when she started running this business. She started generating massive income. Today, Nonia Nodere is driving the car of her dream. She drives a BMW X6. I know some of you might be saying, why are they buying white car? White cars are purity. If you watch, you saw red, you saw green. But recently, we told ourselves, white signifies purity. So we're buying white cars. Recently, we still have the colored cars. We use any, you can buy any color of car. But if you choose, you can buy white car. This is me and other top leaders celebrated as the top millionaires in the world stage. That was back in Manila. You can see these are my old earnings in 2019. Then I do over 2 million naira in a month. Then and presently I don't earn this. Today I earn in 8 figures. All these are my 2019 earning. Presently I don't show my earning because I earn in 8 figures today. I think Ebere is in the house. This is me. I've equally traveled to different countries. I told you earlier. This is me and the pharmacist that introduced me when we went on vacation to Manila. You can imagine that you're living a life traveling to different countries. This was still in Manila with other Amazon ladies, enjoying our life, traveling to different countries. And these are the women that came together to put up this Amazon project. You can see Didi. I introduced Didi to us. You can see Madam Sharon. You can see Nonia and Odere. You can also see me here. And you can see everyone that I introduced here. All the people you are seeing here, they are all eight-figure income earners. How will you feel if you're part of this women tomorrow and your life will start being a blessing to others? Today, I am not praying that God should bless me. What I am asking God is what? Use me as an instrument to touch so many lives. So as I round up, what did you see? Are you seeing limitation or you're seeing opportunity? In summary, you can choose to start the business with 44,888, or you can also start with what? 134,000. You can start with 673,000 or 314,000 naira. Any of the package that you choose, we're going to mentor you and make sure that you start living the good life. Our vision is that in no distant time, we're going to help 10 million African women to start living the life of their dream. We already have a lot of them. So my earning over a million, my earning 500,000, my earning 2 million, 5 million. And the target is that before 2025, we should have lot of African women that are out of abject poverty, that are out of humiliation. So as I round up, Ebere, are you still in the house? Okay, I think Ebere is around. Let's hear Ebere's testimony. I think Ebere is around. Okay, Ebere, if you're in the house. Okay, Ebere, if you're in the house, you're now co-host. Let's hear you. If you're in the house, I've made you co-host. Let's hear you, Ebere. You're welcome, Ebere. If you're in the house, let's hear from you. Just unmute yourself. Let's hear from you. We want to round up already.
Okay, good evening, ladies. Good evening, ladies. I'm so sorry I've been missing in action, but I'm here right now. The truth of the matter is that this program has actually transformed my whole life. I wish I could share my screen. Let me see if I can just quickly share my screen. Okay, yes. Let me just quickly show you the woman I used to be and the woman I am now today. That's just all I'm going to share because we don't have enough time. It's just one screen I'm going to show you guys. Now, this young lady that you see on this part of the screen is a hustling, struggling young lady that has been a banker for 4 years. Was a banker for 4 years. I left. I wasn't meeting up target, and then I went into an insurance company, and I worked there for many years as well. All of these things, I could not even feed myself at a point in my life. Despite the fact that I had a job, I had things I was doing. I had people who see you, they say you have salary, they will envy you, but deep down within you, you know you don't have anything. So I was in that midst where I was wondering, what am I going to ever do that will just amount to something? How am I going to do? Luckily for me, because I was asking a lot of questions, so a friend of mine recommended me to this program and told me to just come and check what we're doing here. And that was how I came into this program. And today, if I don't know how to just start telling you how everything has happened, but the truth is that it has taken my life onto a 360 degree. All of the years that I worked as a banker, as an insurance person, as a business person, I couldn't even get a car, to get a car to just be driving around, to be moving myself around. But this program, in no time, in less than 2 years, I was able to get a car. I was not just myself. I love people that are because of me, they have hope. Just last week, someone I mentored was able to buy his own car, and so many other people that have left the shores of this country on a vacation just because of this same single line. So if you are listening to me today, the only advice I have for you is key into what we're doing today. Delay can be dangerous. I saw it. I didn't blink an eyelid. I put in my money, my time, my effort, and today I have a lot of things to show for it. And that's the only advice I have to give to you today, because delay can only mean never. That is all I'm going to share with you guys today. So thank you very much, Ambassador Juliet. Thank you so much for your mentorship. God bless you.
Okay, thank you, Ebere, for your sharing your testimony. Ebere is one of the persons that I've also mentored, and I have lot of persons that I've mentored. And now I'm going to run selection. I told you I'm going to select just 20 persons that I'm going to mentor. I can see some of us are already asking questions. Just type your question. So let's go on. So because of the Labuena 2.0 that we just launched out, I told them that I have a special offer for us. So because of this, I have a special offer for those of you that have stayed till the end. I have a special offer for you. Now, this is the special offer. I'm going to give out my special offer immediately. Pay a very close attention. But before that, we're going to be mentoring in different categories of engagement. The number one category is mentorship by the Mastermind, which is for those of you that saw the opportunity immediately and you just kick in. That's for it. The second category of mentorship is mentorship by the G leader. Then the third category is mentorship by the unstoppable leader. All the people you are seeing here, they are all successful already. But if you want to do so well in this business, The best mentorship anyone can go is for the Mastermind Mentorship, which is the day one category. I was mentored by a mastermind, and today I want to give some persons, just 20 persons, the privilege to be mentored by the masterminds as well. Now, the offer I have for you, for those of you that have seen the vision and you want to go for the Mastermind Mentorship, pay close attention. One of the offer you're going to get is this. You're going to get product worth 74,000 naira back to you. You're going to get a personalized direct tracking center. This tracking center is meant to worth 300,000 naira. You're also going to get it. That's the offer I told you I'm going to give you. Then the third thing is what? You're also going to have a world-class mentorship by the mastermind. It's going to be a 6 months mentorship just for the first 20 that I'm selecting. 6 months mentorship. You get the season mentorship. 6 months are going to teach you what and what to do. Someone is typing, what can one do to start earning millions immediately? Through the mastermind, in the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you can start earning over $1 million. I have people in my team, they are less than 3 months in the business. They already earn up to $1 million naira from the business already. So the Mastermind Mentorship gives you that opportunity, and this mentorship goes for 300,000 naira. Now watch this. You will also get the unfair advantage. The unfair advantage means if you connect to the Mastermind Mentorship for category 1, you're going to get a support from the category 2. Someone that's starting in category 2, which means someone starting tomorrow, they will use and support someone that is starting today. For someone that is starting next tomorrow, we will use the person that supports someone that is starting tomorrow. This is on first come advantage. Now, for all those things I just mentioned, product was 74,000, digital tracking center was 300,000, then the Mastermind Mentorship worth 300,000, a total of 674,000 plus the unfair advantage. You're supposed to pay 670,000, 74,000, but because of this special offer, pay attention. You won't get this for even 500,000. You won't get this for even 400,000. You will not even get this for 100,000 just for the first 20 persons that will key in for the mentorship. I told you that the mentorship starts tomorrow by 5 p.m. just on Zoom. If you're in one of the places where we have offices, we have offices in almost all the states of the Federation. You can still go to our office and have the training, but you can have it on Zoom by 5 p.m. tomorrow, just for my first 20 persons that can make a payment of 44,888 naira. Now watch this. Don't look at the money. You're going to get product worth more than that, and which means you're starting a business free of charge. You're going to get your tracking center. You'll be mentored. This mentorship is worth over 300,000 naira, but you're going to get all these things just free of charge, I might say, because you're getting back your product worth more than the amount of money. So all these things, once you make a payment of 44,888 into the account that the company that we are partnering, we're in partnership with one company like that. I'm going to post the company. Once you make this payment to that company's account, I will start counting immediately, but at the count of 10, once you make your payment to the company's account that I'll be showing us soon, then for those that will say, me, I want to start it huge. I want to start earning millions of naira immediately. I advise you start with the what? With the international flight package. Now, the good thing about this package is what? You're starting with 673,000 naira. You're going to get back 182,000, which means you're starting with less, like 400 something thousand naira. And not just that, you will get product worth 74,000 naira times 15. And not just that, you will have access to the free medical check card for a whole 1 year. And you're going to get a season with this card you're going to get will give you access to 1,000 hospitals and pharmacies in Nigeria. So as I showed the account number, I told you I am taking just the first 20 persons that will transfer their money to this account number. If you have questions, type your question and drop your question immediately. I'll be answering all your questions. Make your payment to the following account I just showed now. Once you make your payment, I will call my account number. Please don't post the payment on the comment section. We don't know who is there. And don't call any number that is typing.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe.
At the count of 10, if you make your payment to this following account number, just tell me I've made my payment. I'll be adding you to my mentorship platform immediately. And tomorrow by 5 p.m., we're going to have our mentorship. At the count of 10, 1, 2, just make your payment. Once you make your payment, just tell me that I've made my payment. Chat me or send me an SMS. Please don't call now. I might not pick your call. If you call me now, I might not pick your call. The money you're paying is 44,888 naira. At the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This offer will be lifted in the next 1 hour. The offer will be lifted. Make your payment. If you are in Cameroon, someone is saying, I am in Cameroon, how do you do your payments? I'm going to look for Cameroon account number and post for you. You can chat me privately on my phone number. I will send you Cameroon account number immediately so that you can make your payment through the Cameroon platform and you get your product in Cameroon. Congratulations to you all. Don't procrastinate. I remember the day I saw this opportunity. My life was shattered. I didn't have a kobo. I had to call someone that I don't like calling, because I needed to succeed like air. I needed to shift from my present situation. At this point, life was dealing with me. I came with a friend. My friend was dragging me. Juliet, let's go home. We don't have money now. Later we can look for money and get started. But I told my friend, no, that for this I can't live without getting started. And you can imagine, if I did not start today, my life would still be in shambles. But today I am living my life, touching people's lives today, just because I saw the opportunity and I killed him. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow someone that have not succeeded, someone that is not even living a good life left, to tell you how to live your own life. This life, one of my friends will say that this life not ahead. Yes, the life not ahead. If I've listened to my friend, today I will still be battling. But today I travel to different countries today to touch life and to make a difference in the life of people. How will you feel knowing that your life is a blessing to people? I was telling someone today, I told the person that if you're just living life for yourself alone or for your family, you've not started. Life starts when you begin to touch other people's life. This December, I fed over 5,000 families personally. Why? Because God has blessed me, and I felt I should bless other people as well. So today, your life can be a blessing today. Let's get you started. Your mentorship is tomorrow by 5 p.m. For those of you, once you make your payment, chat me up. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all.
And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself back up. And when I fall down, I have to pick myself up. Stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up. Stand up for the champions, stand.